Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a beautiful day to be reading price action. How's everyone doing? You all get a good night's sleep? I did. Let me know. Let me know in the chat what's your bias for today. Vibe check. Vibe check in the chat. You just hit 120k subscribers. Woohoo! All right, let's take a look-see. The thing is, we have FOMC later today, and we have earnings after hours. I think that's kind of more important. The news we already had today didn't do anything. And that's kind of telling, right? We have orange folder at 10. Yeah, what a day yesterday. Who got shorts yesterday? Who shorted yesterday? Let me know. We shorted on this channel, on this live stream. It went well. Target was hit for like previous daily low. Kind of cool. We're now inside yesterday's range. Someone said still like a gold Tanya. You know, indices have gotten a little more interested. I haven't really looked at gold. Oof. Well, it held up here. T-Trades was saying he wasn't looking to buy after 3 nice up days, and look what we did. We did this, so he was smart in saying that. And then what are we doing now? Not much. So I think that if we break like that area, what did I say once? I haven't looked at this chart in a while. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know about gold. It certainly was looking like it was going to go to new highs, and it's not now. So now you have a good amount of trend line liquidity here for it to go to, you know. I think it just swept previous day high. No, it didn't. I'd probably look for... It's already actually failing previous day low, so I don't know. It's already made a decent range. I'm going to go back to NASDAQ, my specialty. Because there's only 3 minutes till the open. I can't get distracted. Okay. Yeah, so like I prefer us to be some SMT at pre-market, like taking out pre-market highs, to be honest with you. But like reopening to yesterday's how would you say, chart, you know, yes, from yesterday, I see that. Remember I said, oh, if we close below this, like we're going to fail and go to previous day low, and that's exactly what happened. And ES, when it, on the 4-hour, broke that intermediate term low, we went to previous day low, right? Now let's see if there's a retracement to 50% of this range. I do think that's interesting that like NASDAQ did come back, reach into here, but again, it's not in a premium, so I'd rather kind of wait for it to retrace in a premium. But I do think that's kind of interesting how that 4-hour kind of BPR now kept it lower, right? However, yeah, so I'm just gonna I don't need that anymore. I can just take a gauge of seeing if there's an SMT at the open, which is in 2 minutes. Vote in the chat. The vote will end in about 1 minute. You got my OJ today. We're back to the expensive $8 OJ. Delicious. I also have an apple turnover, but I'm not in the mood right now to eat it. Look at this. Delicious. Like, I'll wait for after my stream. I could eat it later. And put it on my... Okay. Alright. Poll is closed. 654 points. 48% bearish, 29% bullish, 21% neutral. And here's the open. You know, today, let me write this down. I gotta write it down. I would rather short ES today. Okay, I'm gonna look to short ES after SMT with NQ. That's what I wrote. What happened yesterday? I wrote something down. I didn't even follow what I wrote. Like, I was like, oh, I'm waiting for a sweep of equal highs or some equal highs. And had I just waited for that, it would have been a more stress-free trade. Open's kind of brutal, or drop in. See what happens. We'll see if we wick or what are we going to do. Let me see back on the 15 and 1, like the 1 hour here. Yeah, to be honest, like, I'm not going to go chase shorts. No way. Let's see here, though. Let me see. To be honest, we should hold this low, I would think. The 4 a.m. low, but maybe there's an SMT at the lows. It's a London low. An intermediate term low. Okay. So I should hold if we're still bullish at the moment, if we're going to go reach it back again. Let's see on the hourly ES, that's not doing anything. Let's see. There's no FEG for that, so it's a different story. It's definitely weaker. London low, ES. Here. You know, I think the first 15 minutes the 30 minutes will really tell us, like, what kind of market we're dealing with, if we're going to have barcode action or what. And I'm honestly feeling that it's probably going to be barcode-y. I'm like a performer, the dance floor is my stage. Oh, Nasdaq just took out London low. It's heading down without me. Oh, well. Ain't nothing I can do at that moment. Right, when it went back and rebalanced that, was there even... Not really. Meh. ES kind of paused right at London low, made an equal low there. Interesting. And ES stronger. We just like bounced all the way back up from there. It's like 20, 30 points. Sheesh. Yeah, feeling more of like a back and forth open so far. Right, we made an equal low. 05. 05. 6405 ES. How you guys doing today? We had 10 a.m. news, that's true. But I honestly don't really think that it's gonna do much to the market. We have FOMC, I think that's more important. But not even that. I think what's most important is the earnings today after hours. I have a weird feeling I might not find a trade today. We'll see. Basically, what's this? What the heck did I mean? What is this? Nah. Basically, yeah, I'm just gonna have this out there. Pre-market highs. And, we have 4-hour FEG. We have a bunch of things up here. Hourly FEG up here, too. I don't know. We'll see. Certainly that's an SMT at the low, though. Because NASDAQ wiped out London low. Right? ES didn't. That's an SMT. Now what? I mean, I can't really do much here. This is within the 4 hour already swept this. I think we could get back up here again. But the risk reward is just too high here for an entry. Right now you have a breaker here. Yeah. SMT, you have a breaker. We'll see if it comes back into the breaker. I'm just kind of probably going to tape read that. Yeah. I'm kind of bearish ES to hit this daily FEG. So I'd honestly rather see an SMT at the high to short rather than an SMT at the low to long. I can see us going to here, especially we haven't rebalanced at 50% of this low there, NASDAQ, but I'd rather go for the recent downtrend, I'll tape read it. Tape read. See if it even comes into this breaker. Hope that you feel the same. If you count the wicks, this did tap into it. Some people do. I prefer bodies of the candles, but... But I can see this is balanced. It's wicked both sides down here. You'd probably, I think if we were going to get to here, we should hold. I would probably, if I would go long here, I'd put my stop there. Below the breaker, below this wick, probably. ES still weaker. Hasn't even taken out. It's this 930 high. See what NASDAQ does. It's back in this breaker now. I'm not in a trade right now. I'm looking, because I said I'm more bearish, yes. Let's see, than going long NQ. See the stock heat map right now. Everything's pretty about even. All right, pretty flat today. Nasdaq's up 0.15%. ES up 0.05%. It's a good day to be patient, I agree. So why are you trading today? Because I can. The fuck? So far I held this breaker. It's not bad. It's not, not the bad trade idea for that. But again, like I said, I'm just gonna tape read. I don't love how ES is so weak. Like, we can take a look and just tape read this. What did I say? I said I would just put my stop here. Yeah, that's not a bad trade. 2R. SMT at London low. Yes, quite weak. First 15 minutes of the day, what's our range? Well, first 10 minutes of the day. Not bad, 58 points. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that boom, boom, boom. It's a summer market, because if this was entering any other time, we would already be taking out that buy side. It would have been just a straight, even it wouldn't even, it would have been from this tiny little wick up already. It wouldn't have given you any time to get into this, So far, I mean, this trade is thanging, it's working. This tape read. But certainly, like, it's asleep at the wheel. What's cool is that even to, like, new hive day, that's a 1.3R. I'm not in this trade, though. Like I said, I'd just rather wait for after 10 a.m. or short ES after SMT at the high. Sometimes, the best trade's like the first one of the day. So I don't blame people if you're bullish, like, to go for this. And there is that's a new hive day for Nazi poo. At that point, if I were in this trade, I'd put my stop up to, like, here, the middle of this breaker, or even probably break even, because it has this down close candle, 2 large down close candles. You would think it shouldn't come back to 50% of it. It's already extending. Mm-hmm. Good tape read. Hit that target. Congrats to longs. If you took that long, it worked out well. That's nice. ES, not at that high yet. GG if you're long. I'm happy. I'm happy to even just take a tape read and that work out. Like, it means, like, my analysis is good. Maybe next time I'll feel better about taking that, whatever. But so far, I'm still gonna wait and be patient here about the potential shorts if we retrace into. If we could retrace into here, 50%. If you wanna get down. Oopsie, whoopsie. Home Maxwell just typed in the chat in all caps. I only take it on demo. Is it good, or should I full port it next time? I think next time you should full port. Isn't that funny? I didn't even see that pullback. That's hilarious. It just goes to show you have to just take the first target trades. Otherwise, it will come back. Like, you can't be pushing for higher targets, honestly. This was the easy target there. And even that's 2R. Like, for example, for that, if I were in that long, I would not hold for more. And if someone were, then they put stop break even, they probably got stop break even just now. So anyway, let's continue to watch this. Will this breaker hold for more? What will we do? ES definitely did not take out that SMT. So what I prefer to happen right now, actually, for me to get into shorts is, it's fine. ES doesn't take out this high. And we start breaking down, especially if we take out London low, then I'd look for this. So we made equal lows, and this is an intermediate term low. We said that it should stay intact. And this is where the SMT was at the low. So if ES wipes out London low, I'd go for this daily FEG, to be honest with you. Right, where's this previous day low here? Yeah, I would think we just go straight to there. Have an alert then. That'll be good. We don't need this breaker anymore, but I'll keep it marked out now. Let the beat rock. One second, I gotta sneeze. Going for that London low. Gotta see it and wipe it out. If we don't, I'm gonna be annoyed. Not yet. It's a slowpoke market. Slowpokes, what can you do? Not much. Not much. You know, when it's like a FOMC day, though, that's kind of just what's going to happen. And with this, I think ICT says on those kinds of days, you want to have your trade before 10:30. He said that one a couple times. Why does it look so ugly? Yeah, so what is it? First, how many minutes in the day? And we have... blah, you know?
This?
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Is it true that, like, in England that... Well, I think it is true, because you have, like, ABC's Harry Potter Christmas thing. I think everyone watches Harry Potter at Christmas time. I think I did that, like, one time. Naste. Yeah, that breaker definitely failed, by the way, after we took this out, and that's why I don't really care about it anymore, but I just wanted to see us to see how we... Are we not holding that anymore? Cool. That's good. I can delete it now. It's pretty good. I mean, I held this and then went there, but that's basically the only trade that was available today. So far, we have news in about 3 minutes. What are we gonna do? Some people took the long. Congrats if you took the long. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button. Tanya, you're my spirit animal. That's hilarious. Tanya, 5-minute SMT at the top. How will you use it? However I want to do. However I want to use it. The fuck? It's more than 5 minutes, like an hourly SMT, bro. Sweeping London High. That's a thing that we... It's kind of hilarious, actually. SMT at London Low. Now SMT at London High. Yeah. I already talked about what I want to see, so I said I want to see ES break London Low for me to want to look for shorts, and we haven't got there. Okay? Probably won't. It's probably stalling. Market's stalling before earnings. New 4-hour candle about to happen. 10 a.m. news. Orange folder. I mean, I want to see us wipe out London low, to be honest with you. But will it happen? Will it happen? I don't know, because yesterday was a larger day. The ATR for ES, what's this high here? ATR for ES is like 39. We already have a range. Yeah, what's our range today so far? 14. Okay. Well, this is the 10 a.m. orange folder that I said I don't have high expectations for it to do anything. And well, it's been 16 seconds. We didn't do jack. We didn't do nothing. I think the rest of the afternoon, like the rest of the morning, could certainly, how would you say, just stall. Be ready for it. Let me open up another chart for that. Nothing's happening. Someone said currencies are flying. Yeah, look at the heat map, we're not doing much. I like your chill streams, focus, no music, only charts. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's just vibes, good vibes here. No drama. A drama-free zone here. Alright, I'm having an alert here in London low. Let me just make sure all my accounts are all set up well. Alright, I'm back. What do we do, you guys? This is a barcode. It's a freaking barcode. It's a barcode market. What can we do? Don't be a piece of a shit. Don't be. Alright. It's a sad. Yeah, the thing is, like, this market's not going anywhere really right now. I said we kind of know from the first 15 minutes of the day, and the first 30 minutes, like, we just are not doing much. It's so different from yesterday's, like, fast open, right? And so, you know, the vibes are not there today. Like, the markets don't pass the vibe check. Yeah, someone said yesterday we had a 100-point end dog. Today is tight. Yeah, because we had we had gap ups to work with yesterday. I'm not diddling in the middle here, so you can miss me with that. The thing is, you know, I can't get too bearish. We didn't break up another low. We could just, you know, we can have a second drive into this area for NASDAQ, no problem. You know, it could grind back up and do its thing. Which it's kind of doing. Yeah, I said I need ES to break that London low. It's holding it. It's been holding it. So there's nothing for me to do, especially if it's like such a slow market like this, right? Like, what's the range for ES this morning? Probably like freaking 10 points. 9.5 points. So only good trade, decent trade was this long for NASDAQ. That we tape read before it happened. Well, that's cool, but for the other way, it just feels as though, you know, the market is kind of just waiting for more news from FOMC, but most importantly, earnings after hours today. So just got to make sure you're not blowing your account in the meantime. Yeah, you see that NASDAQ's going back up, curving back up. Certainly not making another low day after versus that other SMT of ES, you know. So as of right now, it just seems like it's a high resistance or seek and destroy day. Someone said it's International Account Reset Day, LMAO. I'm the Patience Princess. That's cute. Let's see the top fans of the stream today. Jara the Trader, Matt Jen, Apple something, Apple Button, I don't know, David Porzand, Fitz Wild, Casino Money 4, Isaac, Gann 1955, Faithful Trader, J Ballester. Those are the top 10. Tab Maximus the Doggy. Remember from yesterday's, from Ninja Trader stream. Fun. Hit the like button. How many likes are there? 306 likes for 2,700 people watching. Oh. Let's see here. What are we doing? You guys do while we're waiting for something to happen, which maybe nothing will happen. Do you guys think it's I need to think about how to frame this question. Do you think it's okay for me to bring 5 pairs of sunglasses to on vacation with me to Croatia? 5? Or is that overkill? One will do. It's okay. Gotta look good on vacation. No, because you'll wind up buying at least 1 pair in Milan. That is a really good point. Damn, that's a good point. Because that's very true. Because I have like 7 pairs of sunglasses or 8, I don't know. To be fair, yeah, a girl can never have too many sunglasses. To be fair, one of them is like the Ray-Ban Meta one, so that's technically a camera. Like that's not that's a tech device. That's a camera. So then that's technically 4. One of them is like prescription, so that's technically I have 3 then. Yeah, I'll take 4. I'll take 4. Because I'll buy one in Milan. Yeah. 1 for every type of swimsuit. Word. I don't know how many. I have too many swimsuits too, but maybe I don't know how many. I didn't pack that yet. But I feel like I'll also buy swimsuits there. I'll take at least 3 or 4. 4 probably. You know those things where it's like, I definitely overpack. If there's some player I'm only going for a weekend, it's like, okay, I'm going for 3 days, 2 nights, I should pack 7 pairs of underwear, right? But I'm going for a month, but I will be streaming. I have like kind of figured out my stream schedule. I'll probably post this stream schedule on like the YouTube community page. So like next, I'm leaving Friday to Milan, and then on I'll be back streaming on Thursday of next week, then Thursday, Friday, and then the week after I'm taking vacation for sure. And then the last 2 weeks of August, I'll be more active. It'll be like 3 or 4 streams a week. A said, bro, stop yapping, please. No, I'm fluent in Japanese, bro. Steven says, inner circle feet finder. That's crazy. My wife decided to like jitter. What's jitter? Are you in anything? I'm not in anything right now. Yeah, I'm definitely taking my laptop with me. I'm taking my whole stream setup. ES looks stronger now? I wouldn't say ES looks stronger now. They're pretty much both the synth of the range. Karina Bowie. Hello, Tanya. What are we looking for today? Any ideas? Well, what I was looking for was a break of a low from ES to go for more downside, but we haven't had that, and I think that today we're going to kind of consolidate for the rest of the session until earnings, maybe. I don't even know if FOMC is going to do much, to be honest with you. It would be great if FOMC like comes up into these highs and we sweep them. I don't mind that at all. Like the thing is now we have SMTs at the high and the low, which is like low probability. You know, ES literally in this range because NASDAQ took out both London high and London low essentially. Why do you like this? Okay. You know? Does it being end of month matter? Yeah, a little bit. Like, I think tomorrow matters more. They really do like rebalancing at the end of the month in the 3:50 p.m. There's bound to be volatility. So that's when, you know, you understand the 350 macro is actually a thing because it's literally called market on close. If you search Google Investopedia, market on close, Investopedia, you can find basically like mutual funds, they can't put in orders until that time. And that's the deadline for them to put in their time. Like they get the orders at the end of every trading day. So that's them rebalancing their portfolios. I only look at price action, Chris. I don't look at volume. Some said surprise 100 BPS hike. Yeah, right. Totally. It's only 10:36. You know, this is something I definitely want to tape read is this 1050 macro today, like, because oftentimes, honestly, if there's still not something clear, like 1050 isn't really doing much, honestly, either. If you don't have, if it's still 50-50, if it's a different story if we break this at like 1050, that would be nice. That's my dream today, but I don't think I'll get it. I don't think I'll get it. Can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. Sugar pie, honey bunch. You know that I love you. Can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. Boom, bum, bum, ba, da, dun, dun, dun. Can't help myself. Markets move off volume, always have. The thing is, like, I could guess the volume from just looking at the price action, so I don't need it. If I don't need it, if I do fine without it, then it's just like an extra thing that might confuse me, you know? Can you explain Tradeify Lightning funding of 100K, how much I make, then pay out? I think it's 6,000. Can't help myself. Let's see. Yeah. 6,000. We are the price action, Tanya, right? You got my back. I got your back. The algo revolution will not be televised. If people arguing about volume now in the chat, I'm fine with, like, use whatever works for you. I don't care if you, like, use the moon phases to trade. Coming to my, like, chat and trying to cause drama with me never really ends well. If I even decide to entertain it. I don't really care most of the time. Someone said, PM session is going to be hot after 2 p.m. news. We don't know that, though. I don't know. The thing is, we have earnings after hours. It could still kind of be rangy. Nobody else. Dun, dun, dun. Sugar punch. Yeah, ES now. Yeah, creeping up higher. No more S&T there at that high. Never broke London low for me. Want to get long. I mean, short. Can't help myself. Here we are, going up higher. Higher. What was this one thing that I marked out here? I don't even know what I did there. This is probably, this is a previous intermediate term low. $14.50, 64.1950 ES. I don't love the way that we're even getting up here. It's like, why couldn't you make a swing low before here, and why is the next swing low down here? So same thing, I would just want to wait for a London low. Oops. All right. All right, we'll see, you guys. What do you guys think? What do you think? Let me know in the chat. Tanya, can you explain funding ticks payout? Yeah, sure. So with funding ticks, by the way, they just extended their discount to the 9th of August for 35% off. So if you want to try them now. But basically, if you have 60% payout, you can withdraw instead of 50% like Top Step. So it's a 5K cap payout withdrawal or every cycle until you get pushed to live. And so it's easier to reach that 5K payout cap. Then you only have to earn 8,333, and that's only if you want to like max out, right? You can always request less. With others like Top Step, you would have to make 10K to withdraw 5K, 50%. So it's just easier to get to pay out there, like max. Yeah, because you get more out of it. And also they have instant funding, which everyone likes, because then you don't have to go through the challenges. What about? Someone said, close your eyes and long. Nah. If I was going to close my eyes and long, I would have done it like versus this London low down here, not up here. You know, that's, if I were like a support and resistance trader, I'd be longing that, you know, but I'm not. What was my plan for pre-market? I literally wrote it down. It said short ES after SMT with NQ, right? There was some SMT with NQ. And there was no break of that intermediate term low, London low. So that's why I never got into that. And still I'm waiting for some sort of maybe another SMT. I don't know, but certainly not doing much here right now. The 4 hour swept previous 4 hour high on ES. NQ not yet. Yeah, we haven't retraced into 50% here. It's certainly a high resistance liquidity run higher. So I'd rather just wait that out, let that play out, and then wait for an easy short later if it was to, you know, I still have to wait for that structure to happen. Yeah, it's International Blow Your Accounts Day, as people are saying. So it said 60% max payout, is that after eval phase? I don't understand. Yeah, after the eval phase. So like you have Top Step where you could only like request 50% of your balance. But for funding ticks, you can request 60%. So the most you can request in one payout cycle is 5,000 per account, right? And you can have up to 300K of simulated capital. So however you want to do that is up to you. Whether you want to do 650K accounts or 300K accounts. I was looking at it yesterday, you guys. I think that those 50Ks are the easiest to pass. Straight up, it's a $2,000 drawdown for 2,500 TP. I would take advantage of that. Let's see here. Yeah. For funding ticks, there's the pro accounts, which are the evaluations, and they're cheaper. So for 50K, it's $125 a month. But then if you use code Tanya, it's 35% off. So what is that then? It's $81. You have to just get profit target 2,500 and your loss is max loss is 2,000. End of day trailing, not intraday. The only difference is like, oh yeah, you have to just like, it's going to take you 3 days to pass that because it's a 40% consistency. But then after that, you're in the master account, and then you can take out those payouts, and you can take payouts every 5 days at a 90% split. What I was saying earlier is that you can take out like 60% of your balance up to per cycle. So that means if you like make, like I said, 8,333, then you can take out 5,000. So anyway, I personally have the 100K accounts because I just want straight to funding. Because I honestly, if there's an option to skip the eval phase, I'm going to do it. But if I were to take the pros, I was just looking at this. Like, the 100K is like, it's 2-to-1 profit target. This is way nicer. The 50Ks. It's even better, like, ratio than this is 1.5. This ratio to, what, 2,500 divided by 2,000? What's that ratio? That's like the most friendly ratio I've seen. I would take advantage of that before they, like, if they change it, you know? It's 1.25 ratio. Can't help. And you can have up to 300K in allocated capital. So honestly, I think the best way, I'm thinking more about it, the best way to max out on that is to do a bunch of 50K accounts, like 6 50K accounts. So then you can take like 5,000 each out versus the 100K. It's different. Okay. Gotta strategize. Yeah, so SMT is no longer there anymore, so I need to just delete that, right? The SMT at the high is no longer there. So I said it was low probability. We already had one at the low. We never broke that London low. So we're just doing high resistance, move up higher. That's fine. Most people were bearish from the chat, right? I remember now. But yeah, you guys were bearish too. So certainly, when too many of us are bearish, it's not giving us a move. And it makes sense, though. There's a bunch of news later on. We have FOMC, we have earnings, etc. Well, let's tape read. I said I'm interested in like the 1050 most importantly. For year on NASDAQ, I have like basically have a 1 hour fair value gap in like a premium marked out. Can't help myself. Template, I want to put just bearish. Oh wow, you deleted my text. I like the stream. It's calm. You're welcome. Tabo Maximus says there's supposed to be a BOC statement for policies at 10:30, so I think that have some influence to move the market. That's Bank of Canada, though. I don't know. Right? I don't really expect that. What's gold doing today? Right, we're looking at it pre-market. Honestly, it already fell a lot. It's already below yesterday's low. There isn't really much to do there. Let's see, crude oil. Crude oil, we have 10 a.m. release 10:30 inventories and okay. Cool. It's finally above this. It's finally breaking out of a range, right? Had an inside weekly range last week. It's above that range and previous. Cool. Maybe there'll be some more longs for crude oil in this week. NASDAQ. Not much to do here, to be honest with you. I'm just waiting for 1050 to maybe give us the short, you know? We finally retraced the 50% ES. Of this leg down. We're not having any SMTs yet. No. Unless you're counting like the... No, we didn't. Okay. Yeah, so for me to look for shorts, I need like a SMT and then at a high. Even if it's a small 1 minute one or something. Let's sip my OJ. And then I need like a breakable low. I could see even this staying intact today and then engineered liquidity, you know? Building up more liquidity for later in this week. I mean, I'm honestly more interested for tomorrow's action. We have PCE tomorrow. And also, yeah, we have still earnings tomorrow at 4 p.m. I believe that's going to be Apple and Amazon. Yeah, Apple and Amazon tomorrow. Today is Meta and Microsoft. Let's take a look at that heat map. Where'd it go? Here we are. You can see everything's gray, bro, except for NVIDIA. You have, like, this is the S&P 500. This is NASDAQ. Everything's gray. Yeah, they're just waiting for the earnings release. You have some green in NVIDIA, and that's basically it. NASDAQ and S&P 500. Yeah, it's a snoozer day. Like, what are we up? Like, what are we up? Like 0.28% on NASDAQ, 0.2 for ES. Ew. That's okay. Showing up, practicing patience, practicing like not taking a trade is just as important. Because like you don't want to, like you're literally practicing your like suppressing urges and waiting for your setup. Why do you announce when you drink something? Because I like orange juice. What's going on here? If I went short, if you go short, where are you targeting TP, Tanya? If I go to short, I'd go for the daily fair value gap, to be honest with you. On ES. And it's very possible we're kind of just building more trendline liquidity, like this higher low, and then this low, and then reaching up higher, to take it out later. What would be kind of disappointing is if at earnings, like we don't get it today, and if at earnings just straight down, that then takes it. We'll see. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know while we wait for this 10:50 macro. So apple juice is better than the orange juice? Depends. If it's just like regular orange juice, yeah, like regular orange juice you buy from the supermarket sucks. But if it's freshly squeezed OJ every time. These lives saved to watch later, yeah, you can just go to YouTube and then live. Haiti, Bitcoin Mountain, Kenya, Latvia, Miami, Algeria, Ireland, Pennsylvania, Toronto, India, South Africa, Dominican Republic, Iran, Egypt, Stockholm, Sweden, Algeria, South Africa, Michigan, Kenya, Norway, Portland, Oregon, North Carolina, Denmark, Sarasota, Iran, Bangkok. I saw someone wrote, "White lady loves OJ." Oh no, I don't even know what that means, but that's crazy. Estonia, Italy, Greece, Norway, Fresno, California, home of the best crack, says Johnny Hare. Kentucky, Turkey, my granny's basement. Damn. Morocco, Texas, Nepal, New York, Libya, Peru, Mongolia, Romania, South Africa, Long Island, what's up neighbor, Poland, Queens, what's up neighbor, Portugal, Morocco, Germany, France, Australia, Libya, Hong Kong, prison. Damn, that's some dedication right there. Brazil, Zimbabwe, Lake Villa, Illinois. All right. Hungary, Spain. I'll ask about the monthly fair value gap. I don't know what you're talking about. Monthly is crazy. Like monthly, what do you mean? To go back and you said that the swing from the top already hit it. This is the end of the monthly candle right now. Maybe weekly. I don't know what you mean. I would start looking at that next month. This monthly candle's not finished. NFP high on NQ is holding. Cool. Broccoli. Mars. You got 2 Mars. Okay. That's how I know when to stop reading. Sugar pie, honey bunch. You know that I love you. Turkey. Tiny, do you ever use OTE? Honestly, not so much anymore because I'll just like use like 50%. Unless like there's no FEG at 50%, it's like at 618, then I'll take that one, you know. Because most of the times, if I don't need to get that perfect entry, I'd rather just get into the trade as long as the RR is good. If the RR is like less than 1 at 50%, I'm not going to take it. Then I'll take the OTE. Yeah, nothing's happening. Let me ask the chat, did you take a trade today? Poll's up. The poll's up. Answer the poll. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Let me also put that hourly there. So let me just copy paste this. Alright. Sugar pie, honey bunch. Traded the London session to one side. We need an SMT at the high for me to want to take anything. We still have this, like, this H1 FEG above. And I would want, yeah, there's nothing for me here right now. Could just, if it retraces down to here, it could just be retracing to take this out later. Someone said they've been shorting the whole time. All right. Do you only consider FEG for the time frame you're using? No. No. EM said market is just waiting on Jerome after Trump ripped him a new one on camera. Word. Someone took the first presented fair value gap to buy side plus 2R. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad you did. Yeah, that was nice. That was a trade I outlined. And that was basically the only possible trade today. I mean, I'm looking here. Nasdaq just made new high in the session. It's coming closer to this H1 FEG. We'll see what happens. Yes, not yet a new high. Tanya, hey, can you explain how you deal with the scaling rule? For example, if your account equity is under X amount, you can only risk X contracts. 150K, 1 micro is too much, 1 mini little. I honestly avoid accounts that have scaling. Like, I only basically trade the ones that have no scaling. Literally because of that. Because then, honestly, if I were to have one, then I mean, that's why I also go for like 150K accounts and larger accounts just so I can have more buffer. If I had just what you were saying, then, I mean, you have to just go like 2 or 3 micros until you build it up. And go slow. You gotta go slow to go smooth. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, right? Navy SEALs. There seems to be a bunch of questions about prop firms. Maybe I should just make a video for that. I'm not from trading background. I watch your live because you are cute from India. That's hilarious. Thank you. Because how do I get onto like the level of like Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat, like speed? How did they even get, like, what was their big break? We get up to like 3,000 consistently every day. How do I get my streak? 10,000. It's kind of hard. We're in a small niche. But it'll just be fun. Already 3,000 is crazy. I appreciate all of you guys. Like, that's just such a crazy number. It's like 3 Broadway theaters. Yeah, I feel like those personalities are very flamboyant, loud. Yeah, I know. Should I start yelling more? Doing crazy things, sharing every aspect of their life. Word. And I already said I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go skydiving. Kai Cenat was streaming and a rat passed by and it made him go viral. That's literally what it was. Start Twitch streaming as well. Like, I can do both, right? Start flexing your Rolex and Lambo. I honestly don't like Rolex. I like Cartier. I have my Cartier mini tank. I think it's cute. You know, I have a small wrist. It's so cute. It's a mini tank. You can't, this is like, it was bought, it's like limited edition. They're not selling it right now anymore. I like it. It's so cute. It makes my wrist look small. It looks like more like I can have this jewelry stack, you know, and then this is with the love bracelet. I don't like Rolex. It's too big. They're just like so, they look kind of clunky. That is such a New York rags to riches fairy tale. Word. Word. Yeah, I'm from Queens. They make a ladies Rolex. I know, but it's still too big. I don't know. I like this. A little mini tank. It's so small. It's so cute. I'm so dainty. Tanya, can you tell me which firms you use that don't have a scaling rule? Funding Ticks doesn't have a scaling rule, so there you go. Apex doesn't. Tradeify. Let's see here. We didn't make a new high on ES. Yeah, Nasdaq just fell short of this. To be honest, I feel that's like sus. It's 10:58. We didn't really do anything. Literally, like all the firms I promote don't have scaling. Funding Ticks, Apex, My Funded Futures, Tradeify. They all have accounts that don't have scaling. So it's already hard enough to like pass the account. Then it's like you have to like it's whole new rules again. It's like weird. That's why I don't love. There's like no scaling in the eval. There shouldn't be scaling in the funded. Let's see here. I should probably just have like comparison video, honestly. Might as well. The thing is, yeah, there's a 1 minute. There's a 1 minute SMT. However, like I just don't really love this. Just a 1 minute SMT. I kind of lost my train of thought here. Yeah, we did retrace 50% or more. We have 1 minute SMT. What time is it? It's already 11 though. The thing is we have this BISI underneath. It could just grind lower, and I don't really want to be in a trade like that. Like, that's most likely what's going to happen. Can I just, like, grind? But you do have that break. You have this volume imbalance on ES. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on this and just wait until the afternoon session, to be honest. I'll have an alert if we break London low for ES. That would really make me come back to the computer. Well, that's it. That's it for today. Kind of a boring range. Tanya, is the Apex 90% sale off over? Yeah. Yeah, it's over. Yesterday was the last day. Someone answered, Tanya, take a trade yet? No, I didn't take a trade yet this session. I'm kind of just waiting for, yeah, I'm just going to wait for more confirmation on a short or for buy London low getting hit. This is just, I don't like this kind of price action if it's just such a small range like this. This is what I've been waiting for, this SMT, but I think this is kind of sus that NASDAQ didn't get back up here yet. I think it could. We could have a, second dig, third drive or so. So that's why I'd rather just wait for like London low to get taken out, and then I'd go for like more downside for ES. That's my plan. But I'll be back here tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Let me know in the chat whether you took a trade or not. We'll see if this ends up grinding lower. I was kind of distracted here, to be honest, but it's fine if I miss this trade. We'll live and you learn. Please think. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be back here at 9:15. Honestly, it's not like the most interesting day today. Yeah, we have been dropping a bit. I'll use this for confirmation if we break London low, just like yesterday, essentially. Okay? So please come in after me if you find something, please. I'll try. I have a lot of things to do today, but I'll try. If anything, I'll take a recording of it. But seriously, like, I'm just going to walk away from my computer, have an alert here, and that's it. Like, I'm gonna put on cold turkey and just wipe it out. All right. Good luck and good trading if you are continuing to trade this. Definitely don't be a degenerate. Don't blow your account. I'll see you back tomorrow, 9:15. Ciao.